Hi, I'm Tim Torres, tech editor at Tech Times, and this is the weekly news roundup, March 16th to 20th. It's the first day of spring. Kind of. But it's been another big week for Apple, and though there have been no big product announcements, it's been a big week for them anyway because they made their debut on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. How exciting. They closed Wednesday up $1.43, up 1.1% to $128.47, knocking AT&T out of the top 30 companies being traded on the average. Apple is pretty much at the peak of its power at this point, with the Apple Watch coming out very soon, the iPhone 6 selling like crazy, and a rumored Apple car on the way. All these things could help drive Apple to become the first trillion-dollar company in the world. Google has announced that its Android Auto app is available to download on the Google Play Store. Android Auto is basically a car, GPS, music map combination app that you can control with your voice. It's only available on 3 Pioneer Dash systems, but still, this software is indicative of where car technology is going. Everything's going to be electric and self-driving, and what's going to be driving the car, if not us? Software. It's also been a crazy week for video game companies. Nintendo, after insisting it's not going to make smartphone games, has announced it's going to start making smartphone games, starting this year even, in a partnership with Japanese mobile game developer DeNA. This partnership scares a lot of people because for the most part, Nintendo makes really high quality games like Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Smash Brothers, in an environment where a lot of highly marketed full price games really aren't that good and just don't work. I'm looking at you, Halo, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Drive Club, Sonic. Well, that last one's to be expected, but for the most part, the fear is that this partnership will mean free-to-play, microtransaction-heavy games will water down Nintendo's output. Nintendo has tried to assuage these fears by also announcing another console, which is another big piece of news, but there's been no details. My money is that the new console is going to be a handheld console and a home console that will speak to each other, interconnected technology, which is just the way technology is going these days. It also looks like Hideo Kojima, the eccentric creator of the Metal Gear Solid series, is leaving his employer of 30 years, Konami, after Metal Gear Solid 5 releases this September. Intrepid fans have discovered that his name is being removed from the game's box art, website, and official Twitter handle, causing Konami to say that Kojima is staying with the company at least to finish the game, Metal Gear Solid 5. This is just the latest in a long line of examples of Japanese game creators leaving their companies because of the major shift from Japanese traditional gaming on consoles to Japanese gaming on the mobile market, like smartphone apps and all that. This shift to mobile is likely frustrating a lot of traditional Japanese game makers because mobile is where the money is and they can't make the games they want to make anymore. Thus, all these departures from all these classic Japanese game companies. On this first day of spring, change is clearly afoot, from Apple to Nintendo to Konami. This has been the Weekly News Roundup. I'm Tim Torres, tech editor at Tech Times. Have a happy spring.